Dun Shows World.
Welcome to Shows World Gamers, Josh here, and as this week draws to a close, I wanted to take a moment to look at this week's new game releases, gaming announcements, and a few news stories. If this is your first time on the channel, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button to join in on the fun. Alright gamers, we will start off as always with this week's new game releases. Now Pikmin 4 is this week's biggest release, coming exclusively to the Nintendo Switch. The latest game in the franchise continues the real-time strategy gameplay style where you control small plant-like creatures called Pikmin. Being yet another creation from famed video game creator Shigeru Miyamoto, this series has become a fan favorite with fun, imaginative, original gameplay, and this iteration looks to push this style even further, adding new characters, better graphics, with more detailed areas, and lots more fun to be had with these colorful little creatures. Nobunaga's Ambition Awakening released this week on the Nintendo Switch, PC, PlayStation 4, and PlayStation 5. In the game, you will experience the life of a daimyo, a powerful Japanese leader, in the troubled times of the Warring States period, which is 16th century Japan. You will accomplish Nobunaga Oda's unachieved ambition to unify Japan in this war-based strategy masterpiece. Now, Oaken released this week on the Nintendo Switch, the Xbox One, and Xbox Series systems. The game is a turn-based tactical roguelike set in a spirit-inhabited world. You control your units on a hexagonal grid representing a section of a spirit-infested great oak tree. You will need to explore the great oak, gather allies and trinkets, learn to use the positioning for your advantage, and choose how to upgrade your cards. Also released this week is a game called Viewfinder. It is a super crazy looking puzzle game that uses forced perspective as you utilize paintings, pictures, sketches, screenshots, and postcards to change the world as you explore this super bizarre artistic world. The imaginative artistic puzzle exploration game is out now on both the PlayStation 5 as well as on PC. Next up, let's take a look at a few gaming announcements. Now, One Punch Man World received a super high-powered announcement trailer this week that looks to capture the feel of this fun anime. The game is a multiplayer action game coming to mobile, both Android and iOS, as well as PC, and does support cross-platform play and progression. No word on a console release, but hopefully we get news on that soon. Now, Tenebris Pictura received an announcement trailer this week. The game is coming to the PlayStation 4, the PlayStation 5, PC, Xbox One, and Xbox Series systems. The game is being called an action-adventure game with paranormal, ghost hunting, and puzzle solving during the Victorian era as you take control of a paranormal investigator with psychic abilities, and it is expected to release this year on August 31st. We also got our first look at the upcoming Inspector Gadget Mad Time Party game as it got a reveal trailer this week. Being an 80s kid, I grew up watching and really enjoying the Inspector Gadget cartoon quite a bit. And I'm probably going to play this game at some point. That being said, this game actually, it looks really bad. So expectations are extremely low at this point, but I'll probably give it a shot at some point, being a fan of Inspector Gadget. Now, Legend Bowl is a fun-looking, awesome, retro-inspired football game. The sports title claims to be a mix of both arcade style and simulation, both on and off the field. Personally, I really like the look of this game. From what we have seen so far, the game is coming to the Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, and Xbox Series systems. The game is going to release on August 9th, and I'm definitely going to keep my eye on this. This game looks like a lot of fun. Alright gamers, let's finish up with a few news stories from this week in gaming. Now, after what has felt like just years of speculation, Microsoft has finally announced this week that Xbox Live Gold will finally be coming to an end. The service will be rebranded as Game Pass Core, and the change will take place on September 14th. The new service will remain the same price and will start with a catalog of 25 games. Now, if you already have Xbox Live Gold, it will just automatically switch you over to Game Pass Core. Now, in some cool news for those of us who played and enjoyed the Patapon games, series creator Hiroyuki Kotani is teaming up with the series' original composer Kemi Adachi to create a spiritual successor to the series named Ratatan. The game will be crowdfunded via the Kickstarter campaign, and that is due to start on July 31st. If you have not played Patapon, the games are available on PlayStation systems, including PlayStation Plus in the Classic Game Selection. So definitely check those out. I really enjoy those games. Now, in a really cool story this week, online servers for classic Call of Duty games were turned back on and instantly became flooded with players. A source close to Activision confirmed that it was Microsoft who went ahead and fixed the old Call of Duty servers. This also prompted some of the classic Call of Duty games to shoot to the top of the charts of the Xbox Store. Now, in a disappointing bit of news for those of us hoping to see an end to the ongoing drama of the Microsoft Activision deal, head of Xbox division at Microsoft, Phil Spencer, tweeted this: Microsoft and Activision Blizzard have extended the merger agreement deadline to October 18th. We're optimistic about getting this done and excited about bringing more games to more players everywhere. I do feel the deal is still pretty much done. I feel this move has to do with having the time needed to appease the CMA's concerns, and the deal still could pretty much close at any time. Personally, I was just looking forward to this being over with so we could move on to other things. Alright gamers, that concludes this week in review for the week ending on July 21st. The week started with the FTC's last-ditch attempt to put a wrench in Microsoft Activision deal failing. Then, we got word that Sony and Microsoft finally got that deal done to keep Call of Duty on PlayStation systems for at least 10 more years. And the week ended with us once again delving into the fun miniature world of Pikmin for an all-new adventure. But let me know anything we may have missed in the comments, and thanks for joining us today, gamers. Shoach World, out.